So the former head of state, Uhuru Kenyatta, emerged yesterday after a long period of political silence. As his Azimio counterparts, Raila Odinga, Kalonzo Musyoka and Eugene Wamalwa, Martha Karua, are preparing themselves for the next political move ahead of the 2027 general elections, Uhuru Kenyatta on the other side is doing nothing completely. And from Uhuru Kenyatta's recent political activities, you can clearly tell that he is not even concerned at all. So Uhuru Kenyatta was in Uganda and he conducted a meeting with the President of Uganda, His Excellency Yoweri Museveni. And I want you to have a look at these photos here very keenly. Remember that it is not the first time Uhuru Kenyatta conducting a meeting with Yoweri Museveni. Recently, in fact, we saw Uhuru Kenyatta aboard Uganda Airlines to the Democratic Republic of Congo for the inauguration ceremony of elected president of the Democratic Republic of Congo. And that simply tells you about the good relationship, the friendship between Museveni and Uhuru Kenyatta. So ladies and gentlemen, I want us to talk about this particular meeting here between these two leaders, Uhuru and Museveni. What was this meeting all about? Why was it so important that Uhuru Kenyatta had to rush to Uganda to meet with Museveni? I want us to talk about the political side of this meeting, Raila Amolo Odinga's reaction, and why Raila Odinga should be worried after this meeting between Uhuru Kenyatta and Yoweri Museveni. But before that, before I give you the deep secrets about all this, just a quick reminder, in case you are listening to me, it's your first time, or maybe you have been listening, you have been watching my videos, and you haven't subscribed, I'm requesting you to please just take a second or two and subscribe to this channel. You can also give this video a like. Just press the thumbs up button down below, because if you do that, YouTube will automatically recommend this video in particular to reach out to others. To my returning subscribers, I really want to appreciate you so much for your continued support, because as I have always said, without your support, this channel cannot be where it is, and that is why I don't take your support for granted. Please also activate all the notifications in this channel by simply pressing the notification bell down below. If you do that, it means that every time I upload a video in this channel, you will never miss, because YouTube will automatically send you all the notifications. So having said that, now let us go straight into the deeper details, the shocking secrets about this analysis. So one thing that has made Uhuru Kenyatta's name to still be relevant in politics is Raila Amolo Odinga's supporters. The reason as to why I'm saying this is because Raila Odinga's supporters always talk about Uhuru Kenyatta on daily basis, simply because of Uhuru Kenyatta standing with Raila Amolo Odinga. And that is why, despite Uhuru Kenyatta's silence in politics, you will still hear about him daily. You will still see Uhuru Kenyatta being posted in the social media. Otherwise, were it not for Raila Amolo Odinga's supporters, Uhuru should be retired by now and his name forgotten completely, just like the former presidents of the Republic of Kenya, Mwai Kibaki and Daniel Moi. For the Kenya Kwanza Alliance supporters, William Ruto's supporters, majority of them cannot talk about Uhuru Kenyatta because Uhuru betrayed William Ruto badly during the only time of need. So basically, Uhuru Kenyatta left out a very bad picture, a very bad image of himself to William Ruto's supporters. One thing that I do really appreciate about Uhuru Kenyatta is that no one can predict his next political move. You cannot know, you cannot predict what Uhuru Kenyatta is planning ahead of the 2027 general elections. And that is why you cannot see Uhuru Kenyatta actively participating in political activities ahead of the 2027 general elections. So basically here, not even William Ruto, not even millions and millions of Kenyans can predict Uhuru Kenyatta's next political game plan. And that is why I strongly believe that this meeting between Uhuru Kenyatta and Yoweri Museveni was significant. So what was it all about? In my considered opinion, number one, I would simply link this particular meeting. I would simply connect this meeting between Uhuru and Yoweri Museveni with the position of the African Union chairman. Currently, the AU chairman is Musa Faki. Musa Faki will retire very, very soon. Here in Kenya, ladies and gentlemen, the two leaders who have already showed their interest to take over that position is Uhuru Kenyatta and Right Honorable Raila Amolo Odinga. These two leaders qualify to take over that position because Raila Odinga on the other side was the African Union High Representative of Infrastructure. Uhuru Kenyatta is the regional peace envoy of the entire Horn of Africa. And for these two leaders, Uhuru and Raila Odinga, to take over that position, they must be endorsed. They must be supported by none other than President William Samoei Ruto. Now, if you fix yourself in William Ruto's shoes and weigh these two options, Uhuru and Raila, who do you think William Ruto will endorse? In my considered opinion, because of the bitter fallout between Uhuru and William Ruto will simply go for Raila Odinga. And that is why I also came across this article here of Musalia Mudavadi saying that, let me just read for you the headline, which says, Nina Siri Nzito. So basically, Musalia Mudavadi was talking about the good news for Raila Odinga supporters. There could be a possibility that William Ruto will endorse Raila Odinga for this position. So Uhuru Kenyatta on the other side is also seeking power from the East African leaders like Museveni. And because Museveni has been in the leadership for quite a long period of time, his advice to Uhuru Kenyatta will actually make sense on what Uhuru Kenyatta should do. So let us wait and see how things will turn out to be between William Ruto, Yoweri Museveni, Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta, and Raila Amolo Odinga. Number two, I strongly believe that this meeting also was very, very important because of the East African Community regional leadership. I want you to remember that Uhuru Kenyatta was appointed by the East African Community heads of state as the facilitator, chairperson of peace and political dialogue. So basically, Uhuru Kenyatta, as the facilitator of the East African Community, led Nairobi peace process. This meeting was so important between him and Yoweri Museveni. And number three, I also strongly believe this meeting was so important because I want us to discuss the Kenyatta family businesses. Like for example, the Brookside milk business. The Kenyatta family are actually running this business as a monopoly. And therefore, because of Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta and Yoweri Museveni's good friendship, good relationship, it simply means that Yoweri Museveni can easily find a market for export. And that is why I strongly believe also that Uhuru Kenyatta was in that meeting because of the Kenyatta family business. Yoweri Museveni can easily find a market for the Kenyatta family to supply their milk business. That is it, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know what you think. I also want to know your thoughts, your views, and your opinions in the comment section below. What can you say about this meeting between Yoweri Museveni and Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta? What do you think this meeting was all about? Please don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Otherwise, Let me see you again in my next analysis. My name is Jason. Bye bye.